Hi, I'm Mike Deal. I'm doing my third book summary on The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Um, we recently read chapters 8 and 9. I thought they were both very interesting in their own way. Um, Chapter 8 covered the Montgomery bus boycotts and the exploits of Rick Warren using societal influences to change habits. Um, So, outside of the historical nature, which I found very interesting, I also noticed that there was a three-part process to habit change. Um, Starts off with an individual using strong ties within their own lives, such as friends and family and their churches, to try to create change, to try to create influence, which snowballs into influencing their own weak ties, such as the broader community. In Rosa Parks' case, the African American community and all the neighborhoods in the cities who are also facing a shared struggle. And then, once that shared sense of peer pressure and change started to take hold, with the third part being, having strong movement leaders who can influence other communities and weak ties um, to take on the same changes. It's very interesting to see the parallels between that and Rick Warren's movements with his Saddleback Church as well. I feel like this ties in well with my own community health assessment project that I did this semester, trying to bring a community together to um, increase physical activity in the community. If you can get enough individuals involved, create that sense of peer pressure, that inevitable change in the community, I feel like that's a successful way to get communities to change their habits. Chapter 9 went over the neurology of free will. Um, there were two rather sad cases. One was of a gambling stay at home mom, and the other was about some guy who sleepwalked and killed his wife. Both very, very sad, and it tried to draw parallels to how habits kind of rule us, and that we're not necessarily always in control of our own habits, and if we should really be held accountable for that. I think the way you can bring this into practice is when you have a patient who comes to you with problems. Um, it's not always their fault. I can't always blame them. If you have a patient who you've told 15 times to stop smoking and they're still smoking, it's easy to blame them for that. Whereas, their brain just may be wired as such as they can't help it. So bringing that level of, open eyes into a practice would be helpful as a nurse practitioner. Hopefully this is what you're looking for in a review. I had a great semester. Take care.